Mike is Mikey. Mike, and blah blah. Because it helps if I put my audio over to my headphones. Yep, there we go. Oh, okay, load the right one. Do 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 do. Yeah, I got that done. Ooh. And that won't actually go start making yummy juice power and stuff until A, I get somebody back over here, and B, until it goes not dormant again. Oh. Honestly, I've been playing at 1x for the last few days, so everything feels really weird to see going a hell of a lot faster than 1x. And Streamlabs is working them both. Thank you, Casper, for testing that. Oh god, they're so fast. What did I put these in here? Where did I don't remember what. Oh yeah, I do. See, Buddy Bud's in here to help get rid of some of the Slamalung, because only one germ can exist in one place at one time. Not that it matters, the Slimelung will go away as I start getting that nasty shit out of here. I don't know how I feel about that one. yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Yeah, they are on crack. I kind of feel like I need to put like a compressor system here just to push the carbon dioxide out. Or just put a gas pump here and send it all out. Then it'll become yummy, sexy oxygen. I mean, I guess I could just pull this whole room to a vacuum and get rid of all the shit that way. So now we are solidly producing oxygen from our rust deoxidizer, which I've now done some experimentation on another playthrough on how to run a multiple rust deoxidizer system, setup, whatever. I need to get that shit out of here. Right, let's seal this up. We're gonna get that crap out of this. I want that shit out of my room. It's in my bedroom. I don't want it in my bedroom no more. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Beaver 2. I have power coming out of the heat spike. That is running. Yeah, we got room for a gas pump. Let's get this shit out of here. We'll get the chlorine out. We'll get the carbon dioxide out. We'll make this a sexy room. Sexy, happy, fun time room. We are going to put an airflow tile there because we're going to use this lower chamber here as kind of a pit where all our CO2 has somewhere that it can go. Other than go the fuck away. Hello, Amaya. The go the fuck away was not directed towards you. Get out of there, Higby! Run! Okay. Oh, yeah. I guess breathing helps. I don't know why, but sometimes they like breathing. Okay, well, we'll put a gas pump in here. Put a gas pipe down. Bridge over. Oh, shit, we don't need a bridge. Screw bridges. Screw them goddamn bridges. All they do is steal our trees. And we'll drop them. Why is there still piss here? Stop peeing in my yard. They don't need to breathe. Breathing is overrated. It's sometimes. Oh yeah, I forgot I had the dorky. Hassan says he's hungry. Well, Hassan should get downstairs and go eat. And we just put cheeky little power wire right there. It's also cheeky. Oh, how are we doing today? Having a good day, bad day, okay day, left day, right day, middle day. So far, an okay day. Yeah, I guess it's still kind of early for you. There's tons of water in there. Oh yeah, Ren, you're new. Run, 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 run like the wind. I think it's too warm for Alverio or Leovera or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, that one's a cold. We got any oxyburn? I ain't big. Just put some oxyburn down here. Had a sub for psych class today. I would rather have them from the actual teacher. They did a lecture, gave us notes, and actually made sure we understood what was taught. Well, that's just asking too goddamn much. You don't get shit like that. You get what you're given. As soon as the air vent goes on, we can start slurping all that shit out. But I can go ahead and put the seal back on it. Like Jello. I mean, I realize I'm fat, but I don't think I'm like Jello fat. Thanks, Amaya, though. Tell me how you really feel. Alright, let's slurp this out. Look at all that move! You don't have to lie to me, Amaya. I'm okay with my pudginess. Amaya says she's starving. Well, eat a sandwich, goddammit, woman! Nisbet. You're new. What are your... I mean, she's at 15. Do we let her run until she's at 20? Or do we let her out? I am squishy. I is all that is squish. Drawback is I want to do a great big ass dig. And like dig out a good chunk of this map, but I feel like I need somewhere to put all the water that's going to be coming out of here. So you know what? Fuck it. I see somewhere to put water. 1, 2, 3. So there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, screw it. Let's just do this on a 4 scale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Boop. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like that song, I can only count to 4, was made for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of wish you could set it to not dig certain elements. Like I don't want to dig Absolite. I mean, I can. It's not. There's nothing wrong with digging Absolite. If it makes you feel better, then dig it. Kind of like life's a beach. Ah, fuck it. We're digging the nuke area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, screw it. We'll leave the Absolite. Said we'll leave the Absolite. You should listen to me, game. Well, it's a lot. What's going on, man? We're just gonna do a great big ass dig over here for right now. This dig is just so I can drop the water somewhere. Do do do. Oh. Do 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 do. Because we're gonna dig out most of the map. I feel like I never really just dig the damn map. Alright, there you guys go. Something to do. Get to work, jackasses. Because I got all this polluted water, clean water, melted water. I just want to send it all over here and drop it. Diggy, diggy, diggy before the hyena come. What the hell's wrong with you? What is with the hyena? It's like I have to remember this is not my normal playthrough where I'm not allowed to reject shit. Nope. Narcoleptic. Fuck that. Ranching Doctor Pilot. Yeah, we might need another rancher. Welcome in, Bonhi, or whatever the hell your name is. And you are going to run as fast as your little leggies can carry you this way. Oh, yeah, she doesn't have a suit. Oops. Why didn't you put a suit on? Wait, why the hell didn't you put a suit on? Oh, I just... Yeah, let's get her in a suit. She's gonna want one. Yeah, she can make it up there before dying. Run, you slow ass dupe, run! Oh, maybe 20% breath. 12, 13. Oh, it's going up. It's going up. Oh, Lion King half. What the hell's wrong with you? There was never any need for a goddamn sequel to Lion King, let alone a prequel. All right, now you make the long run. Yeah, is one of the drawbacks to this design because she has no athletics, and this is at 4x speed. I think my dupe's at 1x speed move faster than that. Soggy feet, eye irritation, and yucky lungs. Behold the stress. The stress will make you feel better. It will encourage you to move your ass. Ah. Hmm? Yeah, she does kind of have that whole soggy diaper look. Let's watch her and see how long it takes her to get down to the new base. Run, Bon Hee. Yeah, she made it. Now she gets to go run on the treadmill for the rest of her life. Or it's going to seem like the rest of her life. I feel like I need to take this bottom chamber, just fill it with batteries. I want to dig out this swamp area too, so I have somewhere to start setting my ranches. Because obviously there ain't room in here to make my ranches. Yay, stream coffee. Oh, you think that's so slow? You should see it at 1x. Get out of my swamp. Somebody's trapped. Cancel build. Ladder. Out of sedimentary rock. There you go, buddy. We'll probably have to take a little bit of this absolute just so I have room to actually get over there. And I don't really feel so bad about digging out the nuclear areas or the radioactive areas or whatever the hell you want to call it, because I don't have bees in them. If I had betas, I wouldn't be digging these out. But there's no betas here, so fuck it, dig them. Okay, I already excavated that one. Probably already excavated that one, so I need to get to the frozen one. It's around here somewhere. So one of these, there it is. Slowly but surely, they'll start ticking down. It'll go a lot faster once I get super coolant. In addition to this, I think we need to start thinking about space. The steam rocket's only going to carry us so far. Quite literally, only so far. What rocket would I want to change this to? I can do a sugar engine, but that doesn't really get me any more tiles. And I don't have shit else researched. I need to put my research stations down here. I don't have research down here. We need to fix that. So, research station. I think this little bitty room right here might work. Yeah. We don't really want that outside the kitchen. Let's do it in one of these. I can just do it right here. That'll work. I will do, might be able to have enough room to make a, if I tear some of that down, I'll probably be able to put my nuke in there. Research station. Cheeky little research station. Cheeky little supercomputer. Furniture. We'll put a ceiling light above it. And I like doing it. Really? You won't let me replace these tiles? I think it's the left one. Okay. Automation. Weight plate. Automation wire. Connect. And run it up. And power. What? Right. Conductive wire. Whee! There we go. That way, that light is only active if somebody's actually at the research station. I want to move this down here. Yeah, I like that idea better. Wouldn't be me if I didn't change things around a dozen times. Actually, fuck that. I just do that. That looks so much nicer. Just beep beep boop. Beep 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 boop boop beep. Ooh, that's a slight drawback. Screw it. Space, the final frontier. Space is not the final frontier. That looks so bad. But I don't want to get in there and dig that out. No. We've been to space before. We haven't really been to the like deep ocean before. The do tell great wise one. I did. I hate some of these things where you can't just, even if you're in the deconstruct menu, because you have to demolish them, you have to go into their individual things and click the demolish button. Bunch of pain in the ass is what it is. And I'll push all the water up and over, so I'll have to put tile. I'll have to put like a tile ceiling down so that I can shift all the water that way and drop it. Ugh, so much of a pain in the ass. What research are we? I think we're doing the data miner research. Yeah, and we got enough data banks. We just need the nuclear research. Which I want to... Oh, no, I don't want to dig those up just yet. Those are flower pot ones. Can we get this done, please? Just this part? I don't care about... I don't really care that much about that part. Why is that building up a CO2? Go out the door and drop. Why is there so much CO2? I'm pumping CO2 out. Why is it coming in? Why is that going up? Or is the air getting thinner? Yeah, it's not really great on the oxygen levels. How rude. What's rude? I'm always rude. You gotta narrow shit down. Well, that's not even a very big packet, so that's not a whole lot of carbon dioxide. How are you not warm enough? 23. There you go. Oh, it's irrigation. You're actually... What the hell is wrong with you all, Mom? We should probably put some triage tables in. Medicine triage. And you know what? We'll put some... We'll even make that look all fancy-pantsy. Make that look all fancy-pantsy. Yeah, get your ass over here, all Mom. Where are you going? No. You need to go get healed. Where the fuck is... No, this one, you stupid... Okay, I gotta take down the other ones. Fungal spore. Yeah, we're not doing it. That's not bad. It's a builder, doctor, farmer. Hello, Hope. Hello, hello, hello. How's a Hope doing? You know what that means. We'll take Nicola. We'll put him in a suit. I'll get this and I'll get my little thing here in just a minute. Okay, come here, Nicola. So you have to go to the gym. And we need to find someone. There we go. New dupe becomes the Hope. Not doing the whole name, it's just the Hope. I really feel like I need to put a second one of these in. Or we just bring the Spalm down here. We need more oxygen in that room. I don't think I have any oxygen or water vents down low. I mean, I got a saltwater one, but that don't do me a fat lot of fucking good. I got a sulfur one. I don't think I have any straight water geysers on here. Cool steam. Nope. How much water's in you? So we are going to take this oxygen line and run it all the way down here. This is going to take a minute. Everybody gets a dupe named after them. Eventually, I'll have enough like subscribers or channel members or people who pay money to do it that way. But I don't at the moment, so. And we're going to put a bridge in just to set direction. And you can just, yeah, let's do that. Ventilation, insulated. Boop. I'll dig down some of this. I can put ladders up for this. And we'll have to get rid of this one tile. I am doing absolutely fantastic, especially now that you're here. Thank you, Hope. Starting to think you didn't care no more. What the hell? Okay, so I'm not even pumping water up to those. There. So I don't know why that one's not sending water. Oh, because I'm out of water in that one. That one's dry. So, oh, well, I guess it's just going to be the Hydra. So, we will rock you. How about we don't do that and we do that instead? Yeah, that makes more sense. Big build. Of course I do. Oh, care. Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you shit. You should be used to that from me by now. And that way the rusty oxidizer can give the dupes air. That one can give everything else air. And you know what? I'm going to actually do something that I don't normally do. But sounds like a damn good idea to me. We'll pop this out and we'll put a gas vent. And we can do that a couple different places, but get copy settings onto that one, get rid of this one. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Do 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 do. Run, my dupes, run! Colony achievement earned. What the fuck achievement did I earn? Oh, no place I clone. Have at least 20 living duplicates at any time. Oh, I haven't actually gotten that one before. Wonder if that's a Steam achievement. Yes, it is. Yeah. Oops. I've never actually tried to have a great big colony. That's still looking like ass. Probably because I've got so goddamn many dupes in here that I'm not actually producing enough oxygen for them. But at least the gym's no longer full of CO2. Run, my minions, run! Alright, how many? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody needs to line out. I think Nisbet's got the highest. Yeah, Nisbet, you're being evicted. Hey, go away. Why are you idle? Go. Oh, yeah, because there's no suits with any air in them. Which is why I'm running this pipe down here. Yeah, schedule. Oh, that's a hell of a lot of people on one schedule. Especially since I've got 10 toilets. So that's 8, 9, 10. Nicola, you move to the other schedule. Yep, there we go. 20 dupes. Should mean all the beds are filled. Oh, that one's disabled. Why is that one? Oh, those are disabled because they were sitting in a sea of carbon dioxide. That'll be fine. We'll get there. It takes a little while to get. I got way too much shit queued up, like normal. This is completely normal for me. I always got a bunch of crap queued up. Go figure, the room I picked out is full of crappy CO2. It'll be fine. Just give it a little while. Just takes them a little while to actually build the goddamn pipe. Construction. Boop. We're gonna set this priority 6 so they come do this before they fuck with that dig. There. Good work. Chop chop. Good news. Good. What's the good news, Hope? Is it about your lawsuit thingy? Haven't heard anything about that in a while. A bunch of people just standing around with their thumbs up their asses because there's not enough oxygen coming into the base to actually fill their suits. Scalding. Why? How the fuck is this? Why is this scalding? How is this room 70 plus fucking degrees? You running the grill that goddamn much? Do I gotta put another one of these in just to run a cooling loop? Ugh. I mean, I guess I could tap off of this as a little bitty baby cooling loop. I could tap off this. The bottom of the base is 10 degrees. The kitchen is 70. How about we just stop making food for a little bit? Oh, well, that might help. That might account for some of it. Wait. Oh, yeah, that would explain it. Yep, that would explain it. The air from the rusty oxidizer is 130 degrees. Oops. I'm piping that right into my kitchen. Kind of forgot about that fact. So now you guys really got to get that pipe done. That air is going to be cold. Should we just yellow alert this? Yeah, fuck it. Get it done! They ain't gonna be able to breathe unless you get it done. Just watching this number go down. Well, at least now the rusty oxidizer is purely sending air into the atmospheres. So I definitely feel like I need some kind of cooling solution. 7. Yeah. Do it this way. I have an idea. I'm finally finished with the trial of the idiotic doctor, and he is in prison, or they are in prison. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. mean, I'm not very glad to hear they're in prison, but I'm glad to hear that the trial's over and you won. And if, I mean, obviously, I don't know too much details about it. I know you hurt your hand and you were trying to heal and shit wasn't going right. And then you said something about a lawsuit or a trial or something. Beyond that, I don't know much, but I don't know much in general. I'm a bit of a dum dum. Bit of a dum dum. 134. 130. 29, 28, 26, 25. Go, go, go. I like when numbers go low. Unless I want them to go high, and then I like when they go high. Yeah, that's true. But like I said, I don't know all the details about the thingamaboober. All I know is boobies are good. Beyond that, I don't know anything about boobers. Oh, you guys thought I was going to be serious about something for a change? What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm never serious. Did you try to feed soup docks from both sides? I am trying to. Oh, I am, but I have a bridge to a set direction. And generally, for the most part, the bridge is actually so that if that will prioritize this. I need to prioritize the vent. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Ooh, yeah, we need air down here. Stat right, stat now because we're running out. Right now I am feeding them from. Oh no, I'm not trying to feed them from the bottom as well. I was just running another pipe down into it, which I actually want mainly to go to this vent because we need air, and I probably need to run both of those lines down here because 20 dupes means I need about 4 gas pumps worth of oxygen down here at all times. Boobles, yeah, boobles. Come on, we're down to 91. Build, dupes, build. It will maintain proper O2 charge at all times. If I feed it from the top and the bottom, my problem right now is just I'm gonna need all 4 of these gas pumps pumping downwards, which means I got to run another gas pipe all the way down there just to provide enough oxygen for the dupes. Because 20 dupes means I need 2 tons of oxygen at all times. Should need 2 tons of oxygen at all times. Take the Megaphron spore because I'm not taking any more dupes. Can you guys get this shit built, please? There's only 78 more, and this is yellow alert, so every single dupe should be working on that can get out of the base, should be working on bobblehead with boobles. There needs to be a freaking dupe with big tits. Except for then Rule 34 kicks in and somebody gets all fucking weird. Suffocating, Frankie. Yep. That's what I've been worried about. Come the fuck on. 75 more. Why are you guys going? Construction supply. Build. We are literally running out of air. 60. If they were smart, they'd just be going down here where the Atmos suits are. But dupes be smart. I might have to put this back up. Yeah, we're gonna have to give them hot air. Hot air is better than no air. This game and intelligence. This game requires a lot of intelligence. 54 pipes left to build. Dude, what are you doing? Construction supply. Breathe the hot air. Breathe the hot air. It'll make you feel better. Yeah, remember all that crap was down here. Uh, 49 ventilation pieces left to build. 48. 47. Still at 47. $45, $44, $3, $2, $1. Almost got all the ones in here done. Suffocating. Well, get somewhere that there's air. I'm piping it in as fast as I can. Tell the other jackasses to hurry up with the pipe. 38. Yeah, remember what I said needed to be on the checklist for the new playthrough? Make sure to balance oxygen and dupes. Yeah, I probably should have thought of that one first. Maybe a second gas pump. I have a second gas pump. I need to get the first line built first. Suffocating. I don't care about critter starvation. Fuck them voles. There's 59 of them. They're fine. Yeah, just stand outside of the kitchen and suck the air down as it comes out. Just. Great. The area that had a bunch of oxygen doesn't have much oxygen. All right, let's cut the dock so that all of this goes into the base. It's all really, really toasty oxygen, but ruler of the distant planet. Yep. Something like that. Unreachable. How the fuck is that an unreachable build? Oh, they can't get. Are you all in here? Yep, they're all in here. They can't actually build outside because there's no oxygen going into the atmosuits. So well, let's cut that one. Suffocating. Don't come back unless you've built all the fucking pipes. Duplicant has died. No, we're backing out. Hope died. This is not going well so far. Okay, let's cut this and cut this so that all goes into the atmosuits. Yeah, there ain't shit for oxygen in there. Here. Oh, I'll open this door so you guys can go in and bake. Would you rather scald or suffocate? And they sucked all that air down. Made a mess. I might have to go back a few days and get this set up. Yeah, there ain't shit for air in here. All right. Disable the Atmos suit. Doc. Wherever you can find oxygen, go, go, go. Evacuate the building. God damn it. Okay, we needed that earlier. This is not going well. I lost 2 dupes that time. Okay. Disable atmosphere building and let everybody out. If you can find air, find air. Any algae left? I don't know. It's actually a good point. About 4 tons. I could throw some down. I think I expanded my dupe count a little too fast. I mean, they got auction right out, polluted auction right outside, so. Made a mess. Higby pissed himself. Well, it's not very healthy in the long run. They're perfectly fine with polluted O2. Yeah. Well, once they get this pipe done, I'll start sending clean air down there. I just got to get the air down there. And while they're out of the building, let's get the O2 docks filled up. This is something I did on another playthrough where I didn't balance my oxygen with the dupe levels. There's only 2 pipes left, right here. Nicola and Nicola. So brand new dupe is gonna. What we can do is a patch solution is disable dock control and pump O2 to the base instead. Yeah, the only problem is that that O2 is hot as hell. Okay. That is oxygen moving down. I will let them continue to fuck around until Okay. Get your air, Hope. Okay. You can move down to here. There's more air here. You can pause when I tell you to pause. I'm going to throw this keyboard. I swear to fucking God. Okay. Re-enable. Because here comes oxygen. Because now they're going into stupid ass areas. And the Hope's about dead. But I think if she runs out of health, it'd be nice. It'd be really nice if you could like call everybody back to an area. Stop going into the hot ass areas. If it's scalding, stay the fuck out. She's got 8 health left. Oh my God. Suffocating scalding. Suffocating scalding. Stay out of the fucking steam room. Ah, crap. Okay. Let's just go back a couple days. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll figure this out. This is not going well. Okay, we have the 20 dupes. Let's go ahead and put down a couple oxygen diffusers. Okay, that's already been disconnected. Gas pipe. Switch construction. Let's set all that to priority 9. We still have some oxygen in here. We're going to consume it really fast. We'll try the oxygen diffusers. Maybe. If anybody wants. Three people are supposedly bringing this shit. They just have to go all the way back to the other base to grab the stuff to bring it back. Okay, 1 oxygen diffuser. Why do we not have power? Come on, let's go. Okay, we got power. Just waiting on algae. This is a band-aid. What the fuck you mean no pending deliveries? Just was digging out a freaking swamp biome. Run, run, run! Hey, Ducky Geraldo. So, there comes some. Oh, sweet, sweet oxygen. Made a mess. Ducky pissed themselves in their soup. That's fine. Everybody crowd around the oxygen diffusers. They will give you air. The two that are running. The four that are running. All right, that should help push. That should help push it down. And oxygen from the rusty oxidizer can go straight into those. The four of these produce 500 grams a second. So the four is actually enough for the dupes. So well, that's already looking a hell of a lot better. Thank you, Onslaught, for the reminder about algae and oxygen diffusers. No one should be suffocating. Okay, let's put a storage bin down. Let's get all the. Let's send somebody out to get all of the fucking algae. No, because obviously that I was struggling with that. Is there seriously no sand? I think the biggest problem is I got all this shit queued up to use sandstone. All right, new printables. Let's see what's up here. Steel. I'll take some steel because we sure the hell ain't taking no more dupes. Okay, we're gonna set this to algae. Bring it all. Still feel like I need to yellow alert that pipe for two major reasons. A, it lets me keep track of how much more has to be built. Okay, so diffusers are making oxygen, a good chunk of oxygen. You guys are it's gonna suck when you guys go to bed, but I'm still here, but I fell asleep. You fell asleep. It is getting kind of late for you. It's what, 8, 9 o'clock for you? I honestly can't remember what time it is for you, Hope. I know I have that calming voice that people just fall asleep to. The Hope's athletics has raised to a +2. It's 2107, so 907. So 6 hours ahead of me. Starvation. Who's starving? Joshua. Well, maybe you should get down where the fucking food is. There's still 126 gas pipes to make, roughly. Okay. Joshua's still starving? Dude, go eat a damn sandwich. Nisbet, out of my way. Set that one down to 9 now. So there's algae here. They can put it into the diffusers as needed. There's only 900 kilos, but let's put a tracker up for. There's still 18. There's still another 900 out on the map, and I'm gonna be digging up a fair amount more. There's a good chunk right in there. Not to mention what's sitting in the swamp biome right here. So how have you been, Hope? It's been a while since we've been able to talk. I know you broke up with your ex recently. We talked about that in Skelly's stream. Did you something about taking a dog for a walk, and I said that was a horrible thing to call your boyfriend. I mean, the biggest drawback is I don't have any water sources down where I chose to put my base. Yes, XD. I've never really understood the XD thing. Maybe it's because I'm old. I know it's supposed to be some kind of like face. It just doesn't click as far as what it's supposed to be. Look at all that sexy, sexy air. Okay, so that one's done, so that can go back on. 70. They're getting it knocked out. I don't feel like they're in quite as much rush now because we actually have oxygen in the building. Did you place a turbine to cool down incoming in O2? No. What I'm going to do, the gas biome right here is only 50 degrees. So I'm going to switch these out because for some reason I made them insulated gas pipes. So I'm getting the hot ass gas out of the steam room. Yeah, I get it's supposed to be a face. I just don't get like the reason for using the face. If that makes sense. Like I don't comprehend as to why you were using the face. Whoa! That guy's fast as fuck. He's all sparkly. It's like somebody rammed a glitter-powered rocket up his ass. You do you, boo. Again, as a temp solution, you can run O2 radiant pipe through cold biome. Yeah, I hate doing that. But yeah, I think I'm going to take one of the cooling loops here and run it up into the base as kind of a mitigating factor to help keep this thermoregulated. It just comes down to actually getting the plumbing over here and then getting the coolant in the system, all that fun stuff. Right now, I just want to get the oxygen down there, which I'm down to 48 pipes left to build. So it's getting there. Definitely not the first time I've ran a swamp cooler to cool base. But yeah, I've done the run pipes through a cold biome to cool stuff down. It's just, I'm not a huge fan of it. Wild wheat is not sustainable anyways. Your choice is yours. Yeah. My thing is with the wild wheat and stuff is go back to base. I always try to leave a cold biome alone, mainly for the radiated sleet wheat, and then as an emergency, I can crack into it and grab the big piles of sleet wheat. But yeah, I'm probably gonna dig this one out, dig this one out. I'm probably gonna, eventually gonna dig out the whole damn map because I never do that, and I feel like I should. But yeah, if I'm gonna do wild sleet, it's going to be thermoregulated with a cooling loop, and it's going to be pit planted, and there's going to be a lot of it. But hey, thanks to Bonsalot, we have oxygen in our base while we wait for them to build the damn pipe. And no dupes have died in a while. In a while. Yay! We're down to 14 pieces of pipe needed to be built. That's 1 4, 14. Two. Two pieces. One piece. It's the one piece. Yay! And at the same time, I realized that if I want to harvest a cold biome, I really should heat it first because I'll get the full volume of the water out of the ice instead of half from mining it. I guess I could thaw this area and let all the water pile up. Not like I don't have a giant water puddle right here. Hey, we've got oxygen is on its way. Now I get to build a second oxygen pipe. That way, one of them is for we're down to 110 kilos of algae, so kind of glad that. I know I could have went into the priority overlay and not had to worry about that. Oh, sweet oxygen. You're not going that way. You're okay. So oxygen is coming down from the spawn or from the Hydra. So now we need to run a second pipe, basically right next to the first pipe. So we can run the entire Hydra down here. I don't know why there's gaps in it. Is there a vent? There is a vent. But this one is not urgent. I could have done this. It is not the healthy solution. And I need to put another bit automation in here. It's a buffer gate. No, filter gate. That way, if somebody steps on it, it doesn't trigger the light, but if somebody's standing on it, it does. If that makes any sense at all. But I got a whole crap ton of polluted oxygen in this storage tank that I'm going to take downstairs and canister. And if I need to, I can just crack the canister and fill up the base with nasty slime lung infested polluted oxygen. Having slime lung is better than having no lungs. Breathing shitty air is better than breathing no air. Okay, so I want to run another gas pipe right beside this one. There we go. And that, like I said, that one's not a huge life or death emergency. It has to get built right stat now. Right stat meow. I am going to pipe this over into the ventilation system since I'm not actually using these Atmosuit docks. Thought I had. All right, I just do that. I go, yep, that'll work. That'll work. What about dupe sensor? I've used the dupe sensor before. I don't know. I kind of like the weight plates. And I always set them to 30 because that is the weight of a dupe. Partially because I think I just forget about the dupe sensor. I don't think I've ever actually built one. Yeah. They're full of helium. Seriously, you go to a dupe, go to properties. Their mass is 30 kilos. They weigh 30 kilos. They're 66 pounds because their heads are full of helium. That's why they can't ever do anything right. I probably should, and it's one of those things I need to get used to doing. You want to be a dupe just so you weigh 66 pounds? You can't weigh 66 pounds. You'd have to be like 5 foot tall and about as big around as my thigh. I feel like I need to sweep that pit just to get everything downstairs. It'd take forever. Oh, speaking of forever, we don't need to sweep that biome. I kind of feel like I want to put like a big water pit underneath one of these, just to let it start A, producing its steam, and B, like filling a chamber. Neff, hello. Yes, it's very quiet, Neff. But it's fine. How are you doing, Neff? Long time no see. And there's a Heather. Hello, Heather. You know what that means. There we go. There, Neff's got her dupe. PC and I'm guessing that's supposed to be RL problems. No unhinged today. Why the fuck not? I love being unhinged. God damn. I got plenty of oxygen up here. Let's set these up a little bit higher on priority. So maybe they'll get the secondary pipe done. I want to get those two. Those two are a priority for me. They built that fucking tile. Didn't sleep for 2 days? I'm sorry, dear. You know, you're still more than welcome to message me if you ever need somebody to talk to. Just because I disappeared for a while doesn't mean I'm any less of the person I've always been. I'm always here for my community. Worst thing is now that I'm noticing that all of that's being built out of sandstone, I need to go back through and replace all of it once it's built with freaking igneous. Hey, catch the streams you can. I'm not sweating it. I'm not. You can ask Amaya. She's been here for almost every stream. I don't badmouth anyone who doesn't catch my streams. I get it. Life gets in the way, and real life is always more important than watching some jackass play video games on the internet. What's igneous? Oh, igneous rock. It's one of the materials in this game. I built all these. I'm trying to remember how to. I know how to do it. I just need to figure out how to get it the way I want it to be. And yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Because I want any extra oxygen coming down to bypass and go into the atmosphere docks. I got my area cleaned up last week. Haven't put my PC back up yet. Yeah, you'll get there when you get there. Okay. Insulated pipe. Oh, shit. Insulated pipe into bridge. Any extra comes out. It'll make sense once it's actually put together. I miss falling asleep to your streams, if I'm honest. Aw. I missed you too, Neff. I missed a lot of my community. And I know I was gone for what, like a month? 6 weeks, something like that. I will have been requested to help my family. I will be back soon. That's absolutely fine, Amaya. We will see you when you get back. You know I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere for a few hours. And everything goes in, it spins around, and it gets really, really cold before it drops it down here. White. Oh, God! Mm. How do I have polluted oxygen in there? This is why I don't like this style system. I'd rather have hydrogeners, and I'd rather be piping something over the top of it. Because if I had a big packet of chlorine over it, I could just literally bring this pipe down, cool the conveyor loader, and bring it back out. Is anyone still using the Ragnarok server? Because if nobody is using the Ragnarok server, geez, for a moment I thought you were out of oxygen yourself. No, I'm breathing okay for being a 30-year smoker. Is anyone still using the Arc server? Because if no one's using it, I'm going to shut it down. I'll still keep the saves for it, but I'll have to break in here. An Arc server. Arc was my primary game before I started playing ONI. Arc Survival Ascended. You guys are going to get nice and cold. It's not a bad game. It's just I got tired of it. And come on. Is John? I haven't seen Johnny in a while. But I hosted a community server for all my people for quite a while. And I still have it up. It's just. So, how the hell am I going to get the air out of there? Okay, let's deconstruct this. Just put a mini pump in here. We'll pump it out. We'll do some diagonal building. That never works. This is one of those things that's always easier to do. If I put some liquid here, I can mop this tile. It'll mop this tile, which will clear that. We should play sometimes Space Engineers. They added quite a few nice things like. I would need to get Space Engineers. I don't have that game. So I brought a little bit of crude up. It would overwrite this. If I dropped some bleach stone in there. Oh, it's always become such a pain in the ass. Obviously, pulling it to a vacuum would be the easiest. Oh, wait. Why don't we just do this the easy way? Oh, stop. I don't need that tile. Okay. Ventilation, mini gas pump. Gas pipe. High pressure. Oh, shit. That's probably my biggest complaint on this game. I realize gas vents are a building, but they're a ventilation building. So when you're in the ventilation overlay, you should be able to remove a ventilate. Nothing can close to the feeling when you finally make a decent ship design and able to break into space. Yeah, I can see that. Nice thing is, since everybody's idle in here because they're waiting on air, air into their atmosuits. My thought is I can pull this room to a vacuum and I can build this tile at an angle. Or I just seal it with carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide qualifies as a sterile environment. I'd rather have chlorine or bleach. But that might. I think. I think Jordan still hops into the rag server from time to time. Can we get the plastic down here? Yeah. I don't think he's playing a Missa. No touchy. The rag server is mine now. Well, the rag server is costing me money, so if nobody's using the rag server, I'm going to shut it down. I was hoping to beat the Wyvern Queen at least if possible. And the drawback to beating the Wyvern Queen is we still have to do the freaking Labyrinth Cave, and I don't know. I will be coming back to Ark, but it won't be till October, and I'll be coming back to the island. Somebody please bring the fucking plastics. Yeah, I think my keyboard's just wearing out, honestly. I hope my PC is finally okay. I'm kind of sick of it by now. What's wrong with your PC? Is it still the same problem you were having before I took my break? Now there's Bonsalot building the gas pump that's going to save our bacon. Let me do something. Power, conductor wire. Okay. We can hook this up. It'll be in a vacuum, or we'll be able to pull this to a vacuum. Power, conductor wire, boom. Hopefully there's no polluted freaking anything in there. Why is it now unrefrigerated? No, hold on. Plumbing, gradient, insulated. Might have to put a little more ethanol in that system. Oh, it's going to be a lot more than refrigerated here in a minute. First, the RAM was defective, and then I got fixed after a month. They did a clean Windows installation because the one they did while repairing it was flawed. No, like I said, if no one's using it, I'll shut down the server. If people are using it, I won't. Why is this? Come on, pull the vacuum. All right. Sterile. Why is it unrefrigerated? All right. I've got to have some bleach stone somewhere. Well, the servers always cost me money. I don't have any fucking bleach stone. I can fix that. Hey, look, bleach stone. Quickly, before anything goes bad. Fucking sand. Why is it no pending deliveries? I didn't set sweep only. There's literally bleach stone right fucking there. Sedimentary rock. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm going to bed. Have an amazing stream. Bye, Hope. Have a good sleep, Hope. We'll see you next time. Okay. Oh, that's why, because I can't actually get in there. Hold on. Where are you taking that shit? I got a storage bin of it. Yeah, I got 2 tons of fucking bleach stone. Okay. Cut the cable there. I want. But why is it unrefrigerated? I'm running minus 90 degree freaking coolant through there. Okay. That should be a deep freeze. By the way, what happened with the new logo? What do you mean? I launched my new logo back in like July. Okay, that metal tile is like 40 fucking degrees. But I at least have a vacuum now. So this needs to be insulated. This will need to be insulated. I will need to pull the plumbing over just a little bit. Insulate pipe there, radiant pipe there. Yeah, I haven't worried about trying to find a different one yet. So for right now, that is what it is. How are you heating up? Okay, it's dropping now. Now I just gotta wait for the environment to actually get down to. Yeah, I just haven't been worried about replacing it yet, so it is what it is. Hopefully I can. Yeah, there's a bit of polluted dirt in there, but there's something I can do to get that out. Why? Hold on a second. I may have to end my stream.
Go see if I can find him and
Yeah.
I'll come back.
Yeah. So I may be ending the stream early today. I guess my car broke down on my kid, so I got to figure out why the hell. Oh. Because it helps if I can actually get in that room. Yeah, maybe. Just I'm not leaving yet. There is a reason why I normally keep that room as a vacuum. I'm guessing something went in that wasn't cold enough. Or not cold enough. Something went in that was right there on the edge of spoiling. You always have something going on. What do you mean? Once this all gets cold, I could crack that back open so that I can pull it back to a vacuum and leave this bin here set to grab polluted dirt. So if anything spoils, issues with the kitchen. I should probably also set this to rot pile. So if anything rots, it just instantly gets pulled out. Bonsalot, you might be able to answer this. I know polluted dirt. Food goes to a rot pile, then goes to polluted dirt. Polluted dirt emits polluted oxygen. Does a rot pile. Like if I set this storage bin to just pull a rot pile out a second it forms, would I get polluted oxygen in this chamber? Just caught the whole dislike thing a bit from the sidelines, that's all. Oh, yeah. That turned out to be wattage, and he was trolling me. Okay. What I want to do... Ventilation, gas bridge, this, insulated. Once that's set up, I can disconnect here. It will prioritize the gas vent. If the gas vent is over pressure, it will send it down to the atmosuits. Should be. Why? I'm not surprised. I was kind of surprised. I was seriously like freaking out thinking I pissed him off or something. I don't think it does until it turns into polluted dirt, but don't quote me on that. So what you're saying is give it a shot and find out? Or science? So everything's now moved to deep freeze. And not everything. There's still some in here that's too high. If nothing else, this will help cool this area down. Give me a couple seconds, I'll look it up. I would appreciate it. I know polluted dirt off gases because he played his real life friend Springs like that too. Yeah, it's just, my problem is I have such low freaking self-worth issues that I seriously thought somebody might have been talking shit about me and he was pissed off at me because somebody was spewing bullshit, because that happens. I know there's people out there that don't like me. I know there's people out there that really don't like me. That one isn't in deep freeze. That one says it's in deep freeze, but it's not down to minus 20, so I don't know. I mean, I can just run the chlorine. It's not a problem. It's actually slowly cooling that crude down, which is going to cool this room down. I don't want this room to get minus 90 degrees. I like you. I appreciate it, Neff. I'm glad to see you back, and hopefully whatever personal issues you were running through are winding down. Getting better, however you want to phrase it. Quote from O&I Wiki, rot pile is leftover from expired food that will convert to polluted dirt after one cycle. It does not, as a build, blah, 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 release polluted oxygen until it finishes decaying into polluted dirt. Cool. All good. I won't die yet. I appreciate. Oh, yeah. Yep. I just remembered that. I need to pull that bleach stone out. I do this on a regular basis. I keep forgetting that chlorine turns to liquid pretty quickly. And with how cold I'm running that room, I mean, I guess no, fuck. So I need to break this tile. I need to break this tile. I need to break this tile. We'll just pull it back to vacuum. God damn it, Jordan. Hold on. Okay. All the bleach stone's been pulled out. Hook the power back up to this. Pull this back down to vacuum. Set it back up the way I had it. Why not keep it in vacuum, which is sterile environment too? Consider that the incoming food is already present. That's what I'm going for. I had it as a vacuum, and I got a bit of polluted dirt, which changed it from a vacuum to polluted oxygen. I switched it over to chlorine, and then I remembered, oh yeah, chlorine turns to a liquid at really low temperatures. So it's now back to a vacuum. Get rid of those. Re-insulate that wall. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. And look, all sexy again. All pretty and sexy. Idle dupes equal bad dupes, yeah. The drawback is they're idle because, yeah, reason. Because there's not enough air going into the atmosphere. So, yeah. I don't know why this is taking so goddamn long to get somebody in here to build this one tile. There. He thinks he got it working, but is waiting for me to get there just in case. Well, without knowing what is wrong with it, I can't change. I can't help Casper. Okay, so I need another bridge just to set direction. Here, just stick that right there. There. Now I've got our. Now if that vent overpressures, it bypasses. Yay! Bypass. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's mostly done. Or getting close to being done. Let's go ahead and pull. That was probably the best thing I ever found. No, I was never told or anything. Because I would literally sit there and send a dupe to empty storage and wait for them to get there, empty the canister, blah blah blah. And then I found out you could literally just slide this thing all the way down to 0 and back up, and it'll kick the canister out. Ice room is too bulky. I don't think the ice room has to be this bulky, except for the fact I'm running 2 different conveyor systems in here, one for the ingredients and one for the food after cooking. I mean, there's really no reason why you couldn't run everything through the cooler and then literally pull it out of here and chuck it into the chuck it into a fridge and then have another sweeper throw it on a conveyor loader and drop it down to the. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but yeah, that is a very large ice room. I would be so lost in this game. I would maybe lay a hand on it and pray. Funny thing about that, I was over at my friend's house yesterday, and she was having some problem with. She was trying to print a document, and She had like 5 different things queued up, and it wouldn't send. It wouldn't send from her phone to the printer. It wouldn't send to. The second she puts the phone in my hand, the printer starts going off. And it's like, yep, that sounds like me and technology. It's scared of me. It knows I'll break that shit. Still not getting a lot of oxygen. So I probably need to put a second vent in here. Either I'm just consuming too much damn oxygen. Can you please bring my PC in line? If you weren't thousands of miles away, I wouldn't have. Honestly, I probably could have shrunk the kitchen, but I kind of like the idea that the Great Hall's one size, the kitchen's just the right size to be directly above it, and then the ice room and the steam room are. I'm looking at this as ways I could make it more compact. Now, the thing is that I could bring the steam turbine down, but with this only being 4 tiles tall, steam turbine being 3 tiles tall, and needing a floor underneath of it. I could have made it one more tall and had the aqua tuner here, steam turbine brought down. Any desk, rust desk, team viewer. I have no idea what any of those are, Bonslot. Are you talking about remote access to work on our PC? No, my thing with PCs is if I touch a PC, like physically touch, they tend to work. I don't know why. It's stupid, but it's just how it works. Should be fine now. I had it running today the whole day, and it was way faster and runs more stable than before. I'll still say one of the biggest issues is Windows 11. I fucking hate Windows 11, and for good goddamn reason. 30 years in IT field, even with Windows 11 native remote connection will do. Yeah. I did IT for about 20 years, and your own PC aside. What do you mean? All my PCs run Windows 10. The kids' PC runs Windows 11, but if I had my choice, I'd still be on Windows 2K. Maybe XP, but come on, let's get this goddamn bleach stone out of here, please. Oh shit, it's gonna do that bullshit. Some reason, if you put this crap right at the door, right at the checkpoint, then you can get it out. I love being behind a car with no brake lights. Yeah. Ready to retire in 5 years. Wow. My biggest problem with IT was always if you bring me a computer to work on, cool. If you try to if I have to do it over the phone, fuck that. I hate that. That was the bane of my existence. Okay. That's all now. All that bleach stone's now out of my base. It can stop shitting freaking Casper. Don't get under anything, please. Yeah, just pay attention, Casper. Being on. Stop being on your phone. First thing is, I don't want to put a smoker here since I have natural gas right there, or not a smoker, a gas range. Because there's really no point in having a fucking spice grinder. I never. Oh, how's that? With today's tech, you don't have to connect to a remote PC and you can hang up and whatever you need to. Yeah, that was like the only reason I was gonna go back to IT was remote connections became such a commonplace thing. And I've seriously thought about it, but I honestly, what I do now, I enjoy a lot more. Now wait, I can reject on this one because I don't need pips. I would kill for that pip on my other playthrough. My other playthrough is a prehistoric pack, so I don't know if you can even get pips in the care package on prehistoric. Because it doesn't seem likely. Please pause stream. Going to call you. Okay, hold on. I'll be back in a minute when I figure out why in the world she's calling me. Oh, okay. Kid had to call to tell me what's going on with the car. Sounds like the alternator's going out, so I might be working on that tonight. It's just really only two reasons why the charge light would ever come on the dash, and that's alternator and battery. And generally, you're not going to lose your battery like that if it's running. I installed a couple local LLMs so I don't have to refer to Gemini or Chat GPT every time. Yeah, that's the worst thing about. You've done IT for 30 years. I'm sure you remember back in the day when most of the time you knew the problems. You didn't refer to Google or this or that because the OSs weren't ridiculously complicated. It was possible to actually memorize the issues with the PC. I'm slowly getting enough oxygen in here. So I'm slowly getting that second line built. Because what I want to do is I want to send the second line down. I want to send both of these lines down. Do you like AI art? I don't mind it. My logo's AI art. I cleaned it up a little bit in GIMP, but the basics of it was done in AI. Today it's mostly luck to find the problem. Car isn't going to make it home. Fine. Park it somewhere and I'll come take a look at it. I can't diagnose and fix a fucking car over the phone. I have to actually touch the car. I can't fix it over. And you guys sending me a bunch of car shit while I'm streaming isn't making anything better. I'll look at when you get back. I'll go take a look at it. I can't do anything at the moment. He is. Yeah, it's my car, Amaya. My kid's been driving it. I grew up so dirt. I grew up in a family that we all learned how to fix everything because we normally didn't have money to pay somebody else to do it for us. That should send that down there. I'll keep that pressurized. So I learned how to fix a lot of stuff. My dad never wanted me to learn how to fix cars or do home repair or any of that stuff. He wanted me to do IT because I'm a child of the 80s. And that was, everybody thought, PC was going to be all the money and shit by the time my generation grew up, and trying to find out everybody thought that, so the entire damn generation learned how to work on PCs. He said the car seemed fine to make it home, and now I'm being told that I learned to do the other way around, finally getting help if I need it. Yeah, I never really had help with anything growing up because we couldn't afford it. So we all learned how to fix everything. That and my dad was in construction, so okay. I need a second line. Humbly disagree on IT staff abundance. It was more along the lines like late 90s and late 90s, early 2000s. There was a glut, or seemed to be a glut of IT staff. Now it seems to be getting better, but there for a while it seemed like everybody and their brother was doing IT. And it's the difference between skilled IT and just general IT that don't really know their ass from a hole in the ground. Now it seems like it's picking back up and there's a lot more demand for it. One of my YouTube viewers is another IT guy, so. And anymore, I just ask him because he's got his finger more on the pulse of tech than I do, because I kind of let it all go by the wayside. Once that is empty, I can deconstruct it. It's very rare when you find a specialist that handles all tasks pertaining to IT department. I mean, all of it. Yeah. Oh, I know. I tried to learn all of it, but my brother kind of took too much of my parents' time. Yeah. That's kind of how it was for me. My brother was my father's son through and through, and like I said, my dad didn't want me to follow down the same path that he was forced down. Project starting with networking, security, custom system builds, and ranging professional graphics and web design. Yeah, graphics is my problem. I can't draw to save my life. I can't design to save my life. It's a very, very difficult thing for me to get an image that's in my head out of my head. I mean, my simple logo, which I'm not 100% happy with, I spent probably 4 hours in AI trying to get it to do what I wanted it to do because this thing wasn't right or that thing wasn't right. And I still had to take it into GIMP and fix some things. Anything like logic based, mechanic based, engineering based, I'm normally pretty good at. Like I can look at something and figure out how it works. I can figure out the logic behind it. But once you get into trying to get an idea that's in your head out, nope, I'm fucking useless. That is not working the way I want it to work. That is going the wrong damn direction, and it's because of this vent right here. Graduated Fine Arts Academy after 4 years of art college. Yeah. I used to really enjoy drawing. I used to enjoy design work and stuff like that. It's very difficult for me to get it out of my head anymore. Why is that flowing the wrong damn direction? Oh, because there's nowhere for it to go down here. Please get this built. Now the worst thing is, the only way I'm really creative, I can do mechanical design. Like my other thing that I do is 3D design and printing, but it has to be mechanical. It reminds me I wanted to make a new logo for my YouTube and Discord. Yeah, eventually I'll either find and get. My goal was to find an artist whose style matched the idea I had in my head because I wanted a bunch of stuff made. Uh, what do you use for it? Honestly, it's kind of embarrassing, but I use SketchUp. I tried Blender and it was so over the top. And to me, Blender's more for works a lot better when it comes to organic modeling, which I'm no good at. And I used to screw around in SketchUp so goddamn much, just making basic sketches for designs for like fish tanks and aquariums and landscaping and stuff that I'm really familiar with it. So it works. But if you're familiar with, oh shit, I have to remember what channel it is. There's a guy who does something very similar to what I want to do, who's a huge streamer, but I can't think of his name. He does a lot of like random games, a lot of simulation games. I'd have to. It's not Blitz. Look at all the people. It's not Real Civil Engineer, but very similar game selection. It's not Hybrid Steel. I'm going through my subscriptions right now. Do, 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 do. God damn it. I'll find it. SketchUp is finest tool if you know how to finesse it, so there's nothing embarrassing. It's more along the lines that literally whenever I tell somebody I do 3D design, they always jump to Autodesk or Blender, and SketchUp's this like bastard child that everybody's like, oh, it's such a low end system. Why do you use that? And the worst thing is I run like I think it's SketchUp 08 or 16. It's an old version of SketchUp because it's the one I know. It does exactly what I want it to do, and yeah, sometimes I fight with it, but having a really hard time finding. But the idea is that when I'm doing my episodes and stuff, I want an avatar to pop up on screen similar to the expression that I'm doing in my voice, but not VTubing because I don't want to do the VTube. I think EchoRid does something similar, but I'm not sure. SketchUp has its own niche on the market. Yeah, I don't know. Generally, with the a lot of the 3D printing nerds and stuff, SketchUp's looked at as inferior product, and like I said, it works for me, so I use it, and that's all I care about. I'm a big fan. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, so get rot pile and polluted dirt out of there, and we'll stick you in here. No, not that. Polluted dirt. That way. That's a priority 9, so it's or priority 1, so it's low enough that the sweeper can grab it. But since it's only a priority 1, we'll get it the hell out of there. And here I planned on streaming the whole damn night, and instead I get to go with a damn car. Awesome. Doesn't kind of surprises me that it's taken the kid this long to fuck up my car. My only problem, biggest problem with SketchUp is when it tries to make too damn much. Fucking Draco's in there. I don't know why, but for some reason, if a Draco gets in there, it screws these up. Now I gotta scroll through all of this to find the damn Draco. The Draco will crawl into these, but they won't crawl out of them. Ooh, look at that. Twin freaking oxygen. Now we're going to start cooking with gas. Actually, I don't really need that anymore. Just go to the damn atmosphere dock. This air is still coming in at 80 some odd degrees. Let's switch one of these out for radiant. Attribute increase. Nisbet. Okay, Nisbet, you can come out. Or, no, you're already out. How are you three doing? Bio. Athletics. Okay, Frankie, you're done in there. I think 20, Frankie can come out. Ren. Athletics 13. The Hope. I know your athletics is still low. I think athletics 20. They can come out of the gym. And you were saying to run the oxygen into the bottom of the atmosphere dock as well. I need to stop making this shit ass sandstone. Igneous rock. I'll check chat in just a second. Let me get all this hooked up. I'll probably have to put a bridge in just to set direction. There, maybe like that we can get some, actually get some more atmosuits running. And the same pipe length from the top looks nicer and saves a lot of materials. Yeah, I'm gonna run short ones for right now. I know it's not the most efficient, and it's not how I like doing it. I prefer to run. I like my tall pipes. I don't know why. Just if I come into the ventilation overlay, I know like this one's full, that one's not full.
Stop doing from data sandstone.
Hmm?
Should stop doing.
Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go mute so I can talk to the kid about the car and see if I gotta go figure it out. Unreachable food. Why do I have unreachable food? Frankie says he can't get to food. Well, Frankie, you're not. Oh, I didn't let Frankie out. Instead of letting Frankie out, I literally pinned Frankie in there. Oops. That's definitely a lot of oxygen moving around. So we got 3 different oxygen sources coming in. We got some piping down here, so maybe between 3 different oxygen sources, I'm producing enough to actually. Oh, and I've still got one of the oxygen diffusers going. Yeah, it sounds like the car's alternator's taking a shit, so I'm gonna have to go here in about 15 minutes or so. I'm gonna end stream, and I guess I go work on the damn car instead of streaming. But you know, as I always say, real life trumps. I like how alternators are easy as hell, and all my vehicles are rear-wheel drive, so they're even easier. Yeah, that's a fair amount of oxygen stacking down. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just crack this because there is a ton and a half of oxygen per tile. So if I just cracked this, this entire map would be flooded with oxygen. One of the things I love about hydras. They're just chugging right along. And everything up here is overpressured, so yummy, yummy oxygen pressure up there. Make a car fix stream? No. You guys don't want to hear me curse that goddamn much. Oh yeah, I need to add some more ethanol onto that system. Do I even have any more ethanol? Shit, wrong button. 200 kilos. Somewhere there's 200 kilos of. It's so cute how little this ever runs. If you think I curse a lot on a normal day, fixing cars I curse a hell of a lot worse. I'm still not actually getting enough air into this manifold to fill the atmospheres. I don't want to make another Hydra. Might have to make another Hydra. Need to get a geotuner set up onto this saltwater geyser, because that will instantly desalinate it. slowly pushing the oxygen down. It's definitely going downwards. And I'm still pumping CO2 out. Now, and remember, I will be starting a new playthrough for O and I. For one day of the week, I'll do this playthrough. Another day of the week, I will do the prehistoric pack playthrough, and which that will be. There you go. My liquid lock is fucked. Okay, that's fine. I'll do this one day of the week. I'll do prehistoric pack another day of the week, which has its own rules, and then I will be once October rolls around, I will be adding a single day of the week for Arc, which that will be the Island Challenge. To be honest, I was kind of scared to come back after so long. No reason to be scared, Neff. You know I'm not going to be upset with you. Honestly, I'm happy. I'm happy you came back. I mean, honestly, what would have changed? I'm still me. I'm not much of an ass. I mean, I'm an ass. I'm definitely an ass. I'll never say I'm not an ass. Yeah, some of those are starting to stack up. So as more of them stack up, more will start shifting over to the other ones. Yeah. I'm a nice asshole. That's how I always describe myself. I'm an asshole, but I'm nice about it. Doesn't always make sense. Doesn't have to make sense. So that's now down to 80 degrees, so it's still hot, but I need to put a little bit more radiant pipe on there. And let's get something a little. Let's use gold. Gold or copper? I've got more gold than I've got copper. How's that dig coming? Not very well. You know, the entire thing I was supposed to be doing on this stream was digging, and instead spend the entire day freaking juggling, trying to get my damn oxygen situated. But it's pushing down. For those who aren't very familiar with this game, black is bad. This green is bad. Orange isn't great. This pale blue. This is what you want. You want all this baby pale blue. Because that's yummy, yummy, sexy oxygen. Yes. Honestly, did you get me that shirt or did Josh? It says, what do you mean both of them? I know the one does not keep just one fish tank came from it. That was No, that was from Josh. Josh got me that shirt. Nice as asshole, and he got me the aquarium shirt. I still have the aquarium shirt. I wore it the other day. I'm literally wearing the nicest asshole shirt. Yeah, the shirt I'm wearing is I'm the nicest asshole you'll ever meet. I also have a shirt that says I'm not always a dick. Just kidding. Go fuck yourself. All right. So oxygen seems to be balancing out. Because as this drops, I'll be happy. If it gets down to here, I'll be really happy. I will take a picture and post it on the Discord now. I literally am wearing a shirt that says, "I'm the nicest asshole you'll ever meet." Casper is my witness since she's sitting right next to me. Huh. I might not actually be making enough oxygen. Oh. The fuck? Oh, that's not good. That's no bueno. Do I have another 240 watts off of this? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We will run. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Ah! Fuck you. What? I kind of feel like I need to run that transformer so I can switch it to a smaller line without. And it's on the high side. No, god damn it, it's on the low side. Conductive goes on the high side. Yeah, I'm literally just pulling the oxygen out of this room. I'm waiting on proof. I think Casper's not. I'm going to replace a wire right here in this tile because I'm using the same resource, and I'm switching over to. About 5 minutes left on stream, and then I gotta go work on the fucking car. Not thrilled about that if you can't tell. Ooh, somebody wants to give me money, or somebody gave me money. Not much, but hey, money. I guess I'm making a steel power transformer. Oh well. I've got 4 tons of it. Oh yeah, do you know what I just remembered? I'm still waiting on this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be waiting for all. It'll be next stream before that comes back to active. What I'm saying, eventually you will want to switch everything to good wiring. Yeah, eventually. But that one there, I'm just running that pump, so I'm perfectly fine with 2-strand. I'm perfectly happy with wimpy wire on that one. I would much rather it be ran not around the way, but. And I think I can get in this door and get into infinite storage. Because there'll still be a gas here on top. What is that sound? I hear that all the time on my Frozen playthrough. And I have no fucking clue what the hell it's supposed to be. Okay. And water is flowing. Nope, it will immediately flood place. Okay, well, I guess that wire ain't going to get changed then. I know I've gotten in the. Anytime I've opened the lower doors, it goes everywhere. It's like a freaking frat boy on. I'd give money if I could. What do you mean, Amaya? There's a tone that went off, and I can't figure out what that tone's supposed to signify. I know the new printable tone. I know the duplicate has died tone. Unfortunately, I know that one way too well. What you can do is let it run out of water using another infinite storage. So basically, go from one to another. Yeah, I probably got room here to set an Escher waterfall and just open it. I know what the music I'm hearing is. That's Yodeler doing yodel stuff. That's starting to get much. That's definitely looking better. Stress is at 0, so I'm thrilled about that. I don't know how the hell some of these guys run the 100+ dupe colonies and provide enough oxygen for them. That's got to be like multiple spawns. But yeah, as I was saying, I think Tuesday will be this playthrough. Thursday will be the prehistoric pack uh, playthrough that will be only on Twitch. I will not be streaming that to YouTube. So if you want to catch the stream, you'll have to come to Twitch. That will be recorded and cut down for content for episodes for YouTube. And then I will be doing Arc on another day of the week, which I haven't decided. Maybe Saturday or Sunday. And like I said, Arc will be the island playthrough, island challenge, which I basically ironed out the rules. Casper and I have to sit down and actually discuss and write down what my rules are. The rules won't have changed a whole hell of a lot. YouTube is doubling messaging. Yep, I'm noticing. That's why I'm not responding to both messages. YouTube chat's being YouTube chat. Okay, getting all the floral scent. Yay. I want this whole building to be full of floral scent. Because between that and being fresh oxygen, there won't be any other germs. And I can pump it out with the gas pump and slowly start making floral scent everywhere else and killing the slime lung. Yeah, we'll take the brine because I think 20 dupes is enough. I don't really think I need more dupes. Got that one. Need the frozen and the amber. Amber is not down there. I know where frozen is. Frozen's right there. Amber's, I think Amber's the one that's always surrounded by zombie spores. So I'll have to find that and kill the zombie spores. Yep, yep. Yep, there's a little bastard. 1.2 million zombie spores. So there's multiple ways to kill. Get rid of some of them really easy. Casper's starving. Casper's going to go down and get food. Ooh. That's looking nice. It's looking nice. There's not even much polluted oxygen in here anymore. A little bit on the very, very tops. A little bit in the mess hall. A little bit in the room I really don't give a shit about. Because I ain't going back in there. That door is minus 90. I ain't going in there. We're down to 2 dupes in the gym. We're 16 and 5. The Hope's still got a long ways to go. Oh, wait, hold on. We need to do that. The Hope. One thing I was told is give them the 3 science skills and they will get their athletics faster. I usually flood them, isolating spores to one tile, then build over them, voiding them. Yep, that's kind of what I did on my testing prehistoric. Was I had salt water right there. I just let it purge down, and it was all down to which killed the spore child. And then I had one cell that still had them in it, and I just tiled it, and boop, I got polluted water here. I can just come over on the top, dig that way, and kill them. Probably be the easiest way to do it. Put some tiles here, force it up. That way it forces over. And I don't know if zombie spore can live in polluted water. I know there's only certain things. No, polluted water will kill it. Now I'm satisfied. Thanks, Casper. Made a spore plant farm, and after a while, had so many drones the dupes were sitting out. The best I've ever done was like 5 uh, biobots, which honestly, one thing I wish Clay would put in the game is that biobots cannot respond to a yellow alert because it nothing's more annoying than I've got some emergency build because I fucked something up. Like always, you'll get used to that eventually. Um, and it assigns a biobot to come bring the shit to it. And of course, the biobot's on the other goddamn side of the map, and it can't transit tube, it can't fire pole, so it's got to slow and move its way all the way over. Biobots are great for sweep jobs. Sweep the whole damn map, biobots will get to it eventually. But biobots should not freaking respond to a yellow alert. And that might just be me, I don't know. So my big dig got kind of sidelined by the fact, I didn't have enough oxygen to supply all my tubes. Oops. I think I want to take this chlorine gas vent and maybe this area and make a big Dasha salt vine farm. I've never done a Dasha farm, so I kind of want to. And this is why balance oxygen to dupes is on the list of shit to do on the next playthrough. Yep. Because I am not very good at that. What the hell is in you? Oh, ice. I'm going to have to make this a little taller because that's going to fill up. But unfortunately, I need to go work on the car and figure out what the hell's going on with it so the kid can go to work tomorrow. So I'm going to end it here. Unfortunately, we didn't get much of the dig done that I wanted to get done. I got some of the water pit done, kind of. And we got auction balanced. Again, big thanks for Bonsalot for the ideas and for helping me balance some of the stuff. I do greatly, greatly appreciate it. And we will see you next time. I will probably be back uh, maybe Saturday or Sunday, but definitely next. Well, today's Tuesday, right? So I'll be back Thursday for more O&I. Thank you again for stopping in, and we'll see you next time. Bye.